Hi everyone, I have a special update for you. I talked in the past about the dangers of creating a super fast vaccine without following the right protocols. And here we have a TV program from Australia, 60 Minutes, and they invite several scientists to talk about the subject. Please watch this video.
Thing all 8 billion of us on Earth wish for a vaccine for COVID 19. Around the world, political leaders, sweating on getting us to the other side of the pandemic, promise it'll happen within 12 to 18 months. But hang on a minute, vaccines normally take decades to formulate, and quite often success never comes. So, why should we be so optimistic now? As Liam Bartlett finds out, some scientists say talk of a coronavirus vaccine is not only raising false hope, it's fake news.
A safe vaccine, available to all, affordable to all.
It's the great hope galvanising the world. A vaccine for COVID-19.
It's humanity against the virus.
We can't get back to full normal until we develop vaccines.
For a planet and its population in lockdown, it's our one sure way back to normal.
Our best and brightest medical minds and researchers are working tirelessly.
But are we being sold a lie? After all, COVID-19 is the 7th coronavirus to strike mankind, and we've never found a vaccine for any of them.
We are very confident that we're going to have a vaccine at the end of the year.
To quote a famous president, it's fake news. The shortest time anybody's ever found a vaccine against any disease that I'm familiar with is about 7 years. The average time is 20. To be talking about a magic bullet coming in months it borders on the absurd. One of the best places.
Professor Arthur Kaplan is Director of Medical Ethics at New York University.
I'm not saying don't spend the money. I'm not saying don't do the research. But we can't plan public policy on a miracle.
Right now, there are about 100 medical teams around the world, including Australia, chasing that miracle, the holy grail of a COVID vaccine. Surely one of them will find it.
Look, viruses are very clever. We have no AIDS vaccine right now. We've been looking for that for more than 25 years. There's no vaccine for hepatitis C. Even the flu vaccine we've got, which we've been working on for decades, is about 40% effective in a good year. There's no guarantee we will find something to beat this virus. But the idea that just because a lot of teams work on this, it's going to give somebody the breakthrough, that doesn't follow.
You have the whole world working on it, so this is not a disease that is a neglected disease. Everybody and their brother is working on it, right? So there's about 100 vaccines that people are looking at very hard right now. I think one of them will work.
The University of Alabama is one of the front runners in the race for a vaccine.
So basically, this information is very important. As the head of the South Korea Health Department said, one of the top professionals in this subject, he said that the dangers of creating a super fast vaccine are very, very large. Why? Because according to standard protocols, they need to try the vaccine in a small group of people, like 100 people, wait several months, wait to see that it's efficient, wait to see that there are no allergic reactions. Then eventually, they work on people's like 2,000, 3,000, wait a few years, groups of people, 5,000, 10,000, and eventually after like 15 years, seeing that substantial groups of people didn't develop any allergic reaction, then they can decrease safe and they can prescribe it to the masses. But till right now, as you can see, the scientists confirmed that there are so many viruses like AIDS, hepatitis, the common cold, influenza. We don't have any vaccines for these viruses. Some of them have been with us 40 years, others have been like 500 years with us. So developing a vaccine overnight is kind of a hoax, according to this specialist. Now, let us look at what's happening already. So here we can see an article from Reuters News, and it says UK warns people with serious allergies to avoid Pfizer vaccine after 2 adverse reactions. So we already have very, very negative feedback about these super fast prototype vaccines. And then look at this other article, also from Reuters. It says UK issues an anaphylaxis warning on Pfizer vaccine after adverse reactions. So these are the consequences. So just be wise and be smart not to take them. Thank you.